The basket by McCollum. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor. You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Terry Stotts for a minute. We talked about how he's going to try and disrupt Brandon Ingram. Coach said he's too tall to block. He's like KD in that sense. But we have to get a hand up to at least bother his shot from outside. So, Kevin, they'll try to limit his clean looks, but of course that brings in his in-between game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by McCollum. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with it.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Ingram's length and activity paying off. Great transition defense to offense.
Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Bledsoe. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Looking for Adams. He gets it there. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Ingram. It's good. This game is all even.
Nice concentration from the slithery swing man. Ingram looking very confident when he scores like this.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Covington with the steal. And stolen by Williamson. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Pass to Ingram. And it's ball in the corner. Buries the corner three.
It's critical that ball keeps hitting the shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 3. And back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
McCollum, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Williamson. Count that bucket.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
Pass to Cantor. Shoots over Adams. Cantor's shot is off.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Pass to Powell. Here's McCollum. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Adams' shot is off.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's McCollum. Left side, Covington. Kicks it out to Lillard. The three-pointer off the mark.
A strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams with it. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And the basket by McCollum.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here is Ball. Pass to Adams. Over in the corner, Williamson. They get it back. Trailblazers trail by 5. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate, McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid, Brandon Ingram, has. I mean, with his long arms, I mean, he can reach the rafters. Oh, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside ball. Pass to Adams. It's Ingram on the wing. That three off the mark. Portland trailing here. Kicks it out to Jones. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. .135 left here in the third quarter. And Adams sends it back. It's Ingram on the wing. Adams trying to free himself up. And the Pelicans miss again.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. I mean, when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down. He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Well, with Ingram's length and athletic ability, he can really get flashy with his dunks.
Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. This one for three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Adams with it. Lillard picks him up. Over to the wing. Ball from long range. Here's Adams. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Pelicans lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
So crafty when driving to the rim. Whether it's scoring or getting to the line, Lillard simply makes the plays.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Hart. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Lillard misses.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hart, that's good.
A lot of shooting is confidence, and there, Hart showing plenty of it with his rise and fire.
Pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
To the paint. Covington with the steal. And a wide open look for McCollum. Cans it from downtown.
Well, and sometimes you just got to assume every three McCollum is going to take is going to go in.
Down low. Williamson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Oh, man, an underrated big man. Nurkic, I mean, his brute strength is intimidating to deal with on both ends.
And the Pelicans making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
An area where McCollum must continue to work on. I mean, it helps whenever he's making an impact on defense.
Here's Williamson. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Outside Covington. Second chance shot. It counts! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, this is what you want from Nurkic, a fearless player who welcomes the chance to take important shots.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And it's all about the three right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.